Hey guys, welcome back to the Network Podcast. Whoa, I got a special guest coming in for you guys. Raquel, she'll be here real soon. IRL about to step in the goddamn building. Be on the lookout.
Da un viaje a las estrellas, como aquella noche bella cuando me hiciste volar. Ay, morena peligrosa, porque todo el que te toca a ti se ha de esclavizar. Yo me puse a provocarte y después que me tocaste en ti no dejo de pensar.
Yo no amanezco contigo en la cabeza, contigo en la cabeza.
Elévame, ay mujer, elévame.
Listen, y'all know I always have fire ass interviews and fire ass guests that come through, right? All the time. I always got fire ass guests that come through. The next guest that coming through is 1 out of 4 IRL members. My sister Raquel. She just showed up too, and I want to, have her introduce herself, to the audience and let you guys know who she is. But Rock, thank you for coming through. Can you introduce yourself to the audience? Let's go.
Hi guys, I am Señora Garcia. I am a mother. I am a wife, and I'm an overall chill, pretty girl.
I love that, Rock. Thank you for coming on the podcast today. So I got a couple questions for you, right? So what is collaboration to you and how do you use it in your network? Because I've been amazed of, what you've been doing on Clubhouse and how you've been building with your sisters. But what does collaboration mean to you and how do you use it either in friendship or motherhood? Over to you.
I think collaboration means it's an energy exchange for me. So it's a give and take. And when I collaborate with people, the energies have to feel right. And we have to have a goal that we're working towards. When I met my sisters, which is probably the best thing that ever happened in my life, our energies just felt right. I try to collaborate with people, not who I always agree with, but that can make me better or have something to teach me.
I love that. Thank you, Rock. And my next question for you is what is something about motherhood that made you grow? Especially, you being such an advocate for that motherhood, being a wife. What's something that made you grow in motherhood? Let's talk about it.
I think when you have such innocent life looking up at you and depending on you, and they have no one else, of course, their fathers, but they literally rely on you. That makes you grow up in a way that is unfathomable. I always say that my children pass through me and they're not me. And what made me realize that they had, that made me grow up is that my job is to guide them into being the most productive human beings on this earth. And in order for me to do that, I had to become that.
Whoa, come on. I told you I had Rock coming in. Listen, that's a great answer, Rock. My next question going in for you is, what made you guys think about IRL? Because a lot of people, I know they be capping, and I like the name because it's like in real life. It's like real life shit. So what made you guys come up with IRL? Because I know it's I know more of you guys are going to be coming up to the show. It's 1 out of 4 right now, but Raquel, tell me where IRL came from. Why'd you think about this? Talk about it.
We came from a group called the Empathizers, and we had a difference of opinion. And we were tired of the grandstanding, of the podcast talking points. And actually, Diego said, well, we should have our own club. And I said, okay, what should it be called? She's like, well, I'm tired of these Clubhouse conversations. Let's have a club where we speak about in real life topics. So I was like, okay, IRL.
Wow.
And then we were like, yeah. So
and
we
it
really
was over
wanted
after
to.
that, Rock. It was over.
It was over. It was over after that. It was just. I mean, Stack, you're on Clubhouse. It's the people who are just not honest and they're just grandstanding. And I just, we hated the tone policing of how women would tone police men. No, in our space, there is no tone police. If you can dish it, then you better take it. Like it's an equal opportunity platform.
Exactly, Rock. Come on, I told y'all Rock was coming in. Now, Rock, I got another one for you. For the podcast. Now, do you think motherhood is glorified or undervalued in society? Do you think motherhood is glorified or undervalued in today's society? Over to you, Rock.
I think it's a bit of both. I think women who have children want a biscuit for being a mother when it was your choice to do, outside of the extreme circumstances. You opened your legs to have that child and you want a biscuit for doing what you're supposed to do. Never understood that. But it is undervalued in a way where I think because there's a lack of good human beings, I think it starts with women who hold the culture. And if women had support or more support, I think we can start cultivating children who turn out to be good human beings. So it's a little bit of both. I know it's like, but it is a little bit of both.
Come on, Rock. Rock is in the building. My next one for you, Rock, because I know that you're someone that's a go-getter and you're out there doing your thing. But can you be a great mother and still prioritize your personal dreams? That's for you, Rock. Let's talk about it.
I was able to do that when I got back with my husband. When we were separated, I was a horrible mother. I was a great businesswoman, but a horrible mother. I was a great father, but a horrible mother. When I reconciled my marriage, I was able to do both because I have a really amazing partner and a really great community.
Come on.
So I hope that.
Come on, Rock. Yeah, that's perfect right there. Now, I'm getting into some more questions. I got 1/4 of the IRL up here. You know, Diego, Amber, and Kat's coming. But I got Rock right now. Now, my next question for you, Raquel, is what's the silent struggle most moms face but really, really talk about on their journey of motherhood? Over to you.
A silent struggle. I think... Well, there's several. There's a lot. A silent struggle that I say that we face is, are we doing enough? Are we doing a good job without losing ourselves? I think a lot of women wear that mother, that I'm a mom as a badge, and we tend to lose ourselves. Outside of being a mother, who are you? Another struggle that I think we go through is trying to make our children exactly like who we are. And that's not how it should be. I think mothers have a problem with accepting their children for who they are. So, I mean, those are a couple of struggles that I find.
Rock. Yeah, that's all I needed right there. Now, Rock, what does emotional burnout look like as a mother? You know, a lot of people are, always there for other people, but who was really there for you? But what does emotional burnout look like for a mom? Have you ever experienced that or seen any friends around you?
You just have you just have random breakdowns in the shower or in the bathroom. Start crying.
That's
drink
crazy.
or two. Glass of wine. Just like, oh my God. Yeah, no, I've definitely had burnouts where I felt overwhelmed. Am I doing this right? Your children are just lashing out.
Yeah, it gets deep, Rock. Okay. The next one, Rock. Do you feel pressure to be a super mom because of social media? Let's talk about that.
No, I barely have social media.
Okay, so you're like, screw it. Screw social media.
I think social media, I got out of that social media shit when I got into my 30s. Social media was just, I don't need to be validated by anything. The only people I need to be validated by are my children and their progress.
Mm-hmm. Facts, Rock. My next one for you, Rock, is: are moms judged too harshly for how they discipline their children nowadays?
I think they don't do a good job disciplining their children. What is soft fit? Like this, what is it called? The soft?
It's the soft life, Rock. The soft life. They want the soft life.
The easy disciplining the child and softly talking to them. I think we're raising our children to be wusses, if I'm going to be honest with you. Like, sometimes our children suck it up.
Exactly, Rock. All right, Rock, let's get into another one. What parenting patterns did you break from your own upbringing, Rock? What parenting patterns did you break from your own upbringing?
Where children shouldn't be heard or seen. I give children the freedom to express how they feel to me. And I also apologize to my children. That's something I've never gotten from my parents.
I love that, Rock. Come on, I told you I got some fire-ass questions for Rock. Now, Rock, my next one is: do you think modern motherhood is harder or easier than it was for you or your mom or for anyone that you know? Do you think modern motherhood is harder or easier than it was?
I definitely have it more. I have it more easier than my mother, for sure, and her mother, because there's resources at my fingertips. If I feel that I'm doing something wrong, I can talk to ChatGPT. I can talk to a therapist. Those things were taboo back in the day. So I give my ancestral maternal lineage a lot of grace, because I couldn't imagine doing what they did and going through what they went through. And it's much easier. Because I can recognize the patterns, so I can break the generational curse.
Exactly, Rock. Come on, let's go now, Rock. Should women wait until they're financially stable before becoming moms? Let's talk about that.
I thought they're already doing that. They're having kids in their 40s. No, seriously, the teenage pregnancy is down, and women are waiting more in their 40s to have kids. That's what I read.
Damn. All right, Rock. Is single motherhood glorified or demonized?
Absolutely glorified. I can do that myself. I can do it. I mean, it's demonized on Clubhouse, but if you take social media as a whole, it's glorified.
Oh man,
it's absolutely the single baby gender reveals, the baby showers. I don't go to single mother baby showers. That's just me. Where's it at?
Facts, Rock. Look, Rock, before you get out of here, and I know you're in DR enjoying all your tequila, but how can these people that are listening to my podcast follow you? Where do you want them to go look for you at? I know you're in IRL on Clubhouse, but is there anything else you would like to tell them where to find you at?
Instagram, it's at Rock, so it's r.a.q_cloud9.
Okay, got you. And then, Rock, they can also join your Telegram too. I'll put all the information in, the bio of this podcast episode. Thank you, Rock, for coming up. Fire ass episode. Is there anything else you want to leave us with today, Rock, before you get up out of here?
Yeah, I love Gender Warz. I will always be warring. That's the place that I control and have fun and not be so serious all the time, even though everyone just loves to come and vomit their emotional burdens onto all of us. Shout out to you in creating Gender Warz. And people, go heal yourself, right? Heal yourself. Don't expect other people to do it for you, all right? I don't want to hear I don't want to hear your fucking problems. I don't care. That's your job. Be an adult. You opened your legs to have sex. You're an adult now. Thank you so much.
Come on, Rock is out of here. We appreciate her. More IRL ladies will be up here. First one down. Appreciate you, Rock. Let's go.